Ports across the country are facing a dramatic slowdown in cargo, but they could see the exact opposite in a matter of weeks. As of last Wednesday, cargo leaving China bound for the U.S. will now carry a drastically lower tariff compared to the 145% that was in place for 6 weeks. Ivan Rodriguez reports on the impact.
A little over a week ago, the Port of Seattle had 0 ships docked, but things are already looking different.
Looking out over the bay right now, we have about 4 container ships in. We've got a grain vessel at anchor right now, and so we're pretty busy right now.
For the next 90 days, cargo leaving China and entering the U.S. will carry a 30% tariff rate instead of the previous 145% tariff. Ryan Calkins, Commission Vice President for the Port of Seattle, predicts retailers are going to take advantage of the lower tariff, which means U.S. ports are likely to get busier.
We anticipate that by midsummer that we're going to see a surge. We're going to need to staff up significantly.
Retailers made a similar move before the first wave of tariffs took effect in April, stockpiling imports in March.
We've seen in our business roughly a 30 to 40% decrease in volumes coming out of China into the U.S. A large part of that, if not the entirety, is a result of most shippers pressing the pause button. The expectation is that the pent-up supply will now make its way back into the supply chain and hence back into our organization.
Calkins says the whipsaw environment is anything but ideal for business.
We really prefer to have really steady, certain trade relations so that we can manage more optimally. This is not a great scenario for us.
Even though we're talking about a significantly lower tariff rate, Calkins says 30% is still very high, and those taxes will need to be passed on to us, the consumer. U.S. home builders, meanwhile, dramatically slowing projects last month, with single-family starts dropping 12% compared to last year. The Census Bureau reports new construction permits also fell over 5% from March, down more than 6% from this time last year. Housing starts are a critical economic indicator, suggesting potential challenges ahead for the U.S. economy. Nearly 40 million Americans will hit the highways this holiday weekend with welcome relief at the pump. GasBuddy reports the national average will be just $3.08 per gallon, the lowest Memorial Day price since 2021. Adjusted for inflation, it's actually the cheapest Memorial Day gas since 2003, excluding pandemic prices. And summer sips arrive at Starbucks today with a limited time menu. The coffee chain is introducing the iced horchata oat milk shaken espresso. I got to try that one alongside returning fan favorite summer berry refreshers. If you've got a sweet tooth, there's a new version of the strawberries and cream cake pop. The summer lineup launches today and will continue while supplies last.